everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well. If you are new here, I am Rachel. I'm a mummy to a little 2-year-old boy called Joshua, and I am currently 36 weeks pregnant with a little girl. This is our second baby, and yeah, that is a little bit about me. If you are new here, then I would love for you to hit that subscribe button down below. It just keeps you in tune with, you know, any updates or videos that I might post on my channel. You won't miss out on a thing. And if you are a returning subscriber, then welcome back and thank you for sticking around. As you know, I am a channel mum listed vlogger, so every month we get topics that we can or choose whether we want to talk about, and one of the topics this month was baby names, and this is one that I have spoke about before on my channel. I absolutely love doing baby name videos. They are like one of my favourite videos to film, and obviously with being 36 weeks pregnant, we have got a little girl on the way. I thought it would be fun to do a updated baby names that we love but we won't be using. So I thought I would do a mix of boy and girl names, even though we know we're having a girl, or we think we're having a girl, just to keep it like balanced and even. I have some notes on my pad here, so if you see me looking down, that's why, but I'm gonna get stuck straight into the video. So I have got 4 girls' names and 4 boys' names on this list. All the information and things were taken from the Baby Centre UK website, and all the names and the rankings are from the 2017 baby names list. So if you're looking for any of the information that I may have got, then I got it from there. So I will start with girls' names because obviously we are expecting a girl, and as I said before, these are baby names that we love but we are sadly not going to be using. So if any of you love these names and you're pregnant, I would love for you to like use one, because I don't think that these will be ones that we will sadly ever use. So the first name that's on the list is the name Amelia, and this is ranked really high on Baby Centre. This was the 3rd most popular name in 2017, and it is a German name and it means to strive or to work. So Amelia has been one of my favourite baby names, well, from when I was pregnant with Josh. I absolutely love it. I love the sound of it. It's really pretty. It's quite a long sounding name, which I quite like because we have a Joshua, which is also a long sounding name, but sadly we're not going to be using Amelia anymore. It's not Sam's most favourite name anymore, and we also do have an Amelia in the family, so this is kind of why I probably wouldn't use it, although I absolutely love the name. I think it's so pretty. I think it can be shortened down to so many like pretty nicknames, and I just think I love the way it looks when it's written. I just love everything about the name, but sadly we are not going to be using it this time. The next name that is on the list is the name Isabelle. This is also quite a highly ranked name. This was this was the 10th most popular name in 2017, and this is a French name that means devoted to God. Isabelle was a very strong contender as a name for this little girl. However, we're not going to be using it because we are not massively keen on the shortened version of Izzy or Belle, so that has kind of put us off using it really, and that is the only reason why we're not going to be using it. If we could keep her name at Isabelle, then it would probably still be a really strong contender, and when they're little you've got a little bit of control over that, but I think the older they get, the less control you've got, and I can just see that it would slip to Izzy or Belle or Bella or something like that. And as much as I don't dislike those names, I would just rather her be called Isabelle, which is why we're not going for that name. The 3rd name on the list is the name Chloe, and this was the 21st most popular girl's name in 2017, and it's a Greek name and it means blooming. Now you may have seen my baby name videos that we like and may use video. If you haven't seen it, I will link it down below for you so you can go and check it out. This name was actually on that list, the name Chloe. Another very, very strong contending name for this little girl. However, I don't know. Something has been holding me back. It was one of Sam's favourite names. He absolutely loved it. And I don't dislike it. I don't dislike the name. I think it's a pretty name. However, I don't know. There's just something that won't allow me to commit to it. So because of that, I just don't feel like it's the right name, because I feel like the right name, you would just, you know it, that's it, that's the name. And I just don't get that with Chloe. As much as I really like it, I think it's really pretty, I like the simplicity of it, I just don't get that. I just can't commit to the name Chloe, which is why we probably won't be using it. And the last name that is on the list is the name Laila. And this was the 33rd most popular name, popular girl's name in 2017. It is an Arabic name and it means night. Laila was one of the strongest contending names for a girl when I was pregnant with Josh. We absolutely loved the name Laila. We like that it's not overly girly, it's quite tomboyish, you know, it's Laila. I just think somebody called Laila would just be absolutely like kick-ass. It's just got that feel to it. But it's a name that, as much as we love, we just feel like it's got too much of connection with Josh's pregnancy rather than this pregnancy, and so it's probably not one that we're going to be using this time. So those are all the girls' names that we love, but probably, I say probably, I don't think they're going to be used this time. And I will go on to the boys' names that we love but we won't be using. Now, there will be a running theme with this list. Obviously, we're not having a boy this time round, and so that is the most predominant reason why none of these names are going to be used this time, because we're not having a boy, so we don't think we're having a boy, so, you know, we don't need to come up with boys' names. But I thought I'd put some boys' names in there just to keep it even, and if you are expecting a boy, then these are the names that I really love but I'm not going to be using. So the first name, and this was our number one name had we have been pregnant with a little boy this time, it is the name Luke. And this was the 70th most popular boy's name in 2017, so it wasn't the most popular boy's name. It's a Greek name and it means light giving. I absolutely love the name Luke. I think it's absolutely adorable. I love that it's simple, it's short, you can't, you know, have any like weird nicknames to it or anything like that. I love the sound of it with Joshua. I think Joshua and Luke sound really, really nice. They're both quite biblical names. We're not massively religious, but it would be a nice thing to keep running. And I don't know, I just love the name Luke. I think it's just such a cool, trendy, short, snappy boy's name. And had we have been expecting a boy, then Luke probably would have been the name that we would have used. We may still you know, this baby might pop out and surprise us and be a boy, in which case we may well use it, but as it stands we think we're having a girl, so Luke is not going to be used, which I'm really sad about, because I absolutely love that name. The second name on the list is the name William, and this was the 12th most popular name in 2017 for boys, and this is a German name and it means protector. And William was probably our second choice for a little boy this time round. Obviously we're not having a boy, so it's not going to be used. As I said, you know, predominantly these are the reasons why these names are not in the mix. I absolutely love William. I think it's such a strong boy's name. It's got such a strong meaning to it, and I don't know, I like Will, I like Bill, I like William. It wouldn't bother me if it was shortened down. I think Joshua and William sound cute, or Josh and Will. You know, I think it goes really nicely with our firstborn's name. And I love the way it looks when it's written down, and I just absolutely love the name. I really do love the name William, but I'm really not sure if we're going to have any more children, so I don't think it's a name that we're ever going to use, unfortunately. The third name on the list is the name Dylan. This was the 33rd most popular boy's name in 2017, so again, a little bit slipping down the popularity list. This is a Welsh name and it means great or sea. Dylan, again, I think is like a really cool name. I think Josh and Dylan sounds really nice together. I don't know, I think, you know, it's got, you know, a little bit of heritage in his name because obviously we are Welsh, we are from Wales, and it's a Welsh name. I think the Welsh pronounce it Dylan, but I would probably steer more towards Dylan. I just think it sounds a bit nicer pronounced like that. But yeah, we love that name. I don't think it would be a name that we would use. I think Luke or William would be more of a, you know, contender than Dylan, but it is certainly a boy's name that I absolutely love but won't be using. And the last name on the list of boys' names that I love but won't be using is the name Matthew. This is the 66th most popular name in 2017. It's a Hebrew name and it means a gift from God. Matthew has been one of my favourite names for a boy for such a long time. I absolutely love the name Matthew. The reason why I would probably never use this name is because our surname is Morgan and Sam is not a massive fan of a name beginning with M to start with and a name, you know, with our surname that also begins with M. So anything like Max or Matthew, or he's not a fan of like Matthew Morgan, the two, like he thinks it sounds too similar. So I don't think Matthew would be a name that we would ever use, unfortunately. But it is one that I absolutely love. So those are all the baby names that I love but will not be using. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I will see you all in my next one, guys. Bye!